Oh. Giggle. All right. Do you think Ham's gonna come out?
Probably not.
Okay. New merch is out for delivery. Fuck yeah. Let's go. Meow 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 meow. The piano. The piano. We do the piano. I picked the worst board on my desk for like lubing. It's like 4 kilos. It's like, this is oof. Background music info. It's called Dew on the Grass, DEW, by Will Harrison. How's the Hamburglar doing? Well, he's been burgling some hams, you know. He's been doing a little... The piano is incredibly depressing. Yeah, welcome to my fucking world. Where I'm just like, oh boy, I can't wait to lube a bajillion switches. I just love it. Oh, how's everyone's weekends? How's everybody's Mondays? Freaking hate life. No, don't do a gator dance. I'm disabling it, okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. We save those for group buy reviews. It's gonna be a chill stream. And if somebody beats me to it and redeems it, congratulations, you played yourself. Bank holiday Monday. You lucky little cuck. Alright, get her on dance. Disable. Okay. I have to like drop my ISO or drop my lighting. Give me a sec. Did you see Gion's stream right now? No, I was doing this thing called going to work and having a job. It sucks. What was he doing? Was it the secret F1? The top secret? The secret one that you guys are now just finding out about? Love it when Daddy Simon smacks me with his Cloudline dong. It's true. It's true. But the Cloudline doesn't exist, just like my dong. We talked about a bunch of upcoming projects, including the W2 plus the F1 FE. Nice. I can't wait to not see them. Dude, I never look at Gion projects until like they arrive at my door, like after paying for them. And then I'm just like, oh, this is nice. F284 blue gray. The glare blue gray was really nice. Like my glare blue, I'd show it to you, but it's at the office. The blue gray on the glare, oh, that goes fucking hard. Glare 65, I can't wait for that. I can't wait for the Glare 65. I can't wait for the Cycle 7. And maybe the Angle 65 if it's any good. I mean, like, the designer has pretty much, like, got his shit on lock, but I'm still hesitant. Why is Gian no longer making frogs? He's running them every month. What the fuck? I mean, remember that frogs are, like, basically in stock. So, like, he'll produce a certain amount and then sell them, and then produce a certain amount and then sell them. Illum KB is running Cycle 7 International. So is Click Clack. Giggle. Where I see yelling at, you sir need a time machine. Oh, let's go back to Saturday. I wish we could all go back to Saturday. Get an extra day a weekend. All right, so this is a gamble right here. I'm going to drink this wine, and either I'm going to be okay, or my stomach's going to be fucked and I'm going to have to sprint. Eloquent Dix is running Cycle 7 in EU. Oh, goddamn. Really? Wait. I am seeing... Wait. Where's my leaks? And yes, Click Clack will run the international group buy for Cycle 7. So maybe there will be a revision between the Chinese and international version, as there usually is. So yeah. I mean, historically, for Vertex's boards, they'll send me the Chinese version. Like, I'll make my notes, and the community as a whole makes their notes, and then they make those changes, and then release it to the international buy. Who are we lubing today? This guy. I got a 55-gallon drum of super lube, and I'm just gonna slip into it and cover myself all up with lube, and then slide around the floor of my house like a slug. All right. Let me try and clear a little desk space. My desk space is in Shambhalis. Oh, why am I trying to like move my desk mat with a freaking F1 on it? All right, let's clear this out a little bit. Little bussy town cleansing. Got to keep your town clean. All right, let's get in there. I thought no alcohol. What the fuck, Simon? This is the future. The statement that you are referring to was in the past. This is after. My stomach is a lot better, so like, we'll see. I'm gonna have like a single glass of wine, and if my stomach gets sussy, I'm gonna just fucking stop it. Cleaning desk equals moving F1 and brushing crumbs. You know what cleaning desk is? Getting a leaf blower and just blowing everything off. Hey Simon, can you explain the difference between the F1 8X and the F1 722? They're completely different designs. They're both TKLs. And that's the only thing they have in common. Alright, shit. They gave me springs for this, didn't they? Alright, give me a sec. I don't know what springs these are. I'm going to toss them. There we go. If I remember correctly, I was given specific springs for these Nixies. They were in a white padded envelope that was in a box. Got it. I have the largest Brian. Oh no, he wants 55 gram fucking Hojing. Fine. Fine. We'll do 55 gram Hojings. Simon, why are 55 gram TX medium springs the best on the custom scene? Yeah. I mean, like, I'm an equal enjoyer of 55 and 57. Nice Gateron Blacks, thank you. They're the very special version of Gateron Blacks, the kinds that are way overpriced. Alright, I'm kind of just going to eyeball this, and I hope this is like 80-ish springs. Simon, can you help persuade Chion to make Eggplant Purple's Glare 65? Has he done other things in Eggplant Purple? That's the question. Like, is he capable of actually running it or making it? Is the word I'm looking for. All right, let's put a little bit of LSD oil in here. There we go. Forg was a nice purple. Was it? Okay. Well, I don't know if they're getting anodized at the same place, though. Alright, let's just start opening these up. And what we're going to do is toss the springs in the garbage, like the garbage that they are, because all cherry stock springs are garbage. We need Gion versions of a Bekeniko, so underrepresented regions can rejoice for one. I mean, the Bekeniko is already super cheap.
What?
Kate, shh. Shh.
It's like a record scratch in the middle of my brain.
I can... Sussy Neko. You happy?
Yeah, I feel better.
Okay. Okay, we're actually going to use a lubing station for once in our lives. I know. Immersion broken. The background music is still Will H? No. It's Vrukui Zhao. Good luck. Hey Simon, how do you lube Gat X? Very, very carefully. Generally, you want to lube it with oil, not grease. So you don't want to lube it with 2 series. You want to lube it with 1 series oil. So get some of that and then lube it very, very carefully. Simon, when public i69 sale? Well, it already happened. You just weren't invited. Oh wow, these are like bronze-plated springs. That's gross. Here, check it out. Check out how gross these springs are. It's like copper color.
I fucking
and they're
love
terrible.
knobs.
It's beautiful. I have a lubing station, but haven't used it once. I am using this lubing station the very first time today because I feel like it's going to help me lube a little bit faster. Lottam, thank you for the gifted eggplant. Holy shit, Simon has a lube station? I mean, do I though? Laser Ninja just sent me a bunch of random like lasered acrylic stuff, and one of them happened to be a lube station that I just happened to be using today. So I don't know. It's mostly just a big coincidence. Music's so chill today. Yeah, I mean, like I wanted it to do like a nice chill stream, you know, just hang out, do a little lubing, talk a little bit, you know, get the macro cam going. Good stuff, you know. To be fair, like Saturday's group buy reviews was like the chillest group buy reviews ever because like the projects were actually half decent. I know a big weeb has your address. Laser Ninja isn't a big weeb. Is he? No. Is he? Makes me remember those bad decisions when starting the hobby. Oh yes. Oh yes. Hey, I mean, hey, we can enjoy some chill music. Why not? What are these switches for? So these are the Nixies that were in the Calliope that I spent and Kate spent, I think, a month breaking in total. So they've been adequately broken in. So now they're gonna get lubed, spring swapped, and then we'll rebuild the Calliope, and then I can finally review it. And then I can finally ship it to Unknown H, and he can have a nice keyboard. You know, I really should put like a stream donation goal for breaking even, because the stream funds are fucking terrible. I was thinking about it earlier, but I forgot to do it. Yay. Just use your imagination. What's up with the red stem Nixie? That is a round 1, batch 1 Gateron Tangerine from like 2019 or 2018. They are fantastic switches, and my only regret is I did not buy more. So I just used them as the de facto spacebar switch for everything. And they were professionally lubed by the man, the myth, the legend, Krellbit himself. The only man that I trust to like lube switches flawlessly. And they were just so goddamn good that like it was a waste to just, you know, use them all in one board. I prefer to have them in all my boards. I hope H straps the keyboard to a rocket and blows it up. Is it because it's a weeb board? Or are you just being mean? Kate, official Simon wifey. Why? Because she typed on keyboards?
What?
Just like everybody else that's ever
I
broken
fucking
stuff in for me.
love knobs.
It was a bamboozle. Unlucky, thank you for gifting an eggplant. So I should not loop switches because I'm a beginner because I'll fuck it up? No, learn, dude. Learn. Like, just have like 5, 6, maybe 10 extra switches that like, these are my fucking up switches. That like, you'll put in like a shitty macro pad or something. And yeah, learn. Like, how are you gonna learn if you don't try? And there's nothing wrong with lubing. Like I have, you know, pro tips. I have pro lubing tips. Pro lubing tip number 1. Don't overthink it. Number 2, take it easy. Don't like force like 80 or 90 switches all at once. Do like 10 and then go do whatever the fuck you want. Once you get the muscle memory down, you can like do it while you're watching a movie or whatever. So that way, like, you're not too hyper focused. Thoughts on EPO maker boards? Just got my first mechanic from them to learn how to mod and everything. Can somebody in chat like remind me who that is? Like, I know it's some normie stuff, but like, how normie are we talking? I don't recall. All right, let's get some lube action. I think we can get a better lube angle. All right, prepare for. Oh no, I'm not gonna wobble you. We're gonna do this all classy. We are classy individuals. There we go. Super normie, I guess. Oof. All right, there we go. There we go. Perfect. And let me lock the focus. Perfect. Nice. All right. Boy, I sure hope that we get more lube soon, because like my 8-year-old stash of lube is running out.
Stop giving me money, you cuck.
I love my keyboard friends.
Lottom, thank you for the 420 and for redeeming Simon Sells ad. I'm gonna wait a little bit before selling out entirely. Just, so I have more people to sell out to. Giggle. Alright, I brought a lube applicator with me. Wait, did I not? Yeah, I did. I brought one from the living room, because that's where I keep my lube applicators. Yeah, just use all the Simon coin things. Yep, just redeem all the things. Just redeem all the things the second I try to lube. Hey guys, did you know that if you have Twitch Prime, you can link it to your Amazon account, and then you can buy your favorite streamer a Gateron plushie? It's true. Look it up. I mean, like, Gator Kiss has enough of a cooldown for it to not be annoying. Alright, so here we go. Boom. 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 Alright, we're done. And yes, the fact that you can see the lube on, like, the outside of the rail doesn't fucking bother me at all. Do I turn on autofocus? Let's try autofocus. Let's see if autofocus is going to be smart. It might be.
Fuck.
There we go. Nice. Honestly, I wish I could like do it from further back and higher up at the same time. Can I do that? Let's try. Okay, that's a little better, right? Such a weird macro cam placement. But...
love knobs.
Ooh. There we go. Hey, thank you for the eggplant. Let's go. Oh yeah, hentai mode. Max blurry. Alright, we got it. Alright, that's comfy. Thank you for the Prime sub. You obviously misunderstood my instructions. What you're supposed to do is link it to your Amazon account. And then buy a Gateron plushie. Alright, well, I mean, while we're at it, we may as well sell out. So, I'm not going to use my hands, I'm just going to use my mouth. Giggle. If you do exclamation profit, you'll see that the current state of the profit sheet is kind of in shambles right now. We're down like $1,250. Now imagine that there's a stream goal on the screen that just says break even and it's $1,250. So listen, if you've been enjoying Simon content for a long time, and you kind of want to help out, you can do that. You know, you can gift a sub or
I fucking
just like that,
love
or
knobs.
you know, do a small dono. And if you don't have money, that's cool. It's fine, dude. We're chilling. Thank you, Latum, for the 4 gifted
I
accounts.
fucking
Gatoron is only
love
$13.
knobs.
Yeah. The shipping though. The shipping is rough. Like we've had like mini Gatoron group buys where like we'll bundle
I
orders
fucking
together just to save on
love
Gatoron
knobs.
shipping. I know so many people that bought like 5 or 6. Start that OnlyFans.
I fucking love knobs.
See, the sad thing is it's blocked in this country. I mean, that doesn't necessarily stop me, but still. The other sad thing is I know you fucks would enjoy it. Get all the feed pics. Alright. Oop. I'm more into belly pics. I mean, I've got belly for days. I can only imagine what Gatoron from Novel Keys to EU shipping would be like. It would probably be like $28, I'm guessing, for standard shipping. Find out. Find out how close I am. Fuck yeah. Oh. It's sold out. Feels fucking bad, dude. That's what feels bad. Anyway, the reason we're trying to break, the reason we're trying to break even on the stream, by the way, is like I bought this very, very fancy lens. Not the one I just kissed, the one you're looking at me through. And this very fancy microphone, and it's massively improved the stream quality. But the camera that's over there is my macro cam. This is Paul's camera. Paul was kind enough to lend me his camera, and I'd like to give it back at some point. Simon, I need the background info from your last stream. Like my last stream? There's no way I would know. What about doing cameos? What do you mean doing cameos? Imagine a custom message from Simon. Yeah, imagine. Wait, where's my phones? Imagine. 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 Wait, where is it? Imagine. Imagine.
Latina, que estáis ahora mismo en Argentina, la quedada. Yo soy Alessio y esto es Simón el Negro. Y te queremos desear una muy...
Can you get back into stocks? See, I realized that instead of spending money on stocks, I can spend it on servers and home automation and servers and other things that cost money. All right, give me a second. Let me get a little wine in me. My stomach's actually okay. Nice. The wine's a little tart, but it's good. Think about how much more money you could lose. True. True. You make a good point. Solid point. Okay, I assume I've lubed these. Yeah, I've lubed these. So next up are these guys. Simon, what languages do you speak? English. Okay, I already lost where I was. I was here. Okay. I speak English and I
Oh god
I
damn
used
it.
to speak French.
Stop giving me money, you
I don't
cunt.
think I
I
speak
love
much French
Simon El
anymore.
Negro.
My French is in fucking shambles. And that's it. But I don't know. I can understand a little bit of just like Latin languages. But anybody with like good English knowledge can, so. Oui. Lottom, thank you. How is that enabled? It's just a word that we can say. We can say black. Black's not a naughty word. Don't forget, Twitch is a very international, what is it? Portal? Marketplace? Bro, my brain isn't fucking... I cannot brain today. Wait, where am I? Are we here or are we here? I think we're here. Platform? That's the word I'm looking for, thank you. I knew it was a P word. Knew it was a P word. Isn't like the biggest Twitch streamer like Spanish? Like literally the biggest? Okay, time to get actual work done. Can you though? I tried to get work done today. It was rough. All right, we have lubed the bottoms of 24 switches. And now we gotta make sure that our springs are good to go. So we're gonna do a little swirling. What is my favorite lube for stab wires? I follow a very specific technique. I use 205 grade 0 for all the plastic to plastic connections, but then I'll use super lube, like in a tube, for the metal to plastic connections. If you're interested about my reasons and my ideology and my technique, exclamation YouTube. On my YouTube channel, I have a stabilizer's guide, and you can just go to the lube section. I cover like many like methods, but my favorite method is the one that I just said. Bro, stop talking shit about my stabs. My stabs are fine. Once in a while, I get like, you know, a small little tick on a random stab, and I fix it. It's okay. It's okay. You guys are so toxic. Your glare has been the only board I've heard with okay stabs. What? What? How much lube do you put in the jar with the springs? Not much. And I don't use the lube that you're thinking of. I am using this. I'm using LSD oil. Like 1 drop, basically. 1 drop is enough for like 100 switches. All right. Oh, wait. Let's separate the springs. There we go. That's how you separate your springs. And let's get ourselves some... Oh no, all the tweezers are gone. However, will I survive? Never mind, I found it. All right. It's springing time. Let's go. 1 spring. 2 spring. Tres spring. Should I do bag lube if I'm broke? Like for springs? Yeah, you can lube them however the fuck you want. Unless you mean for switches, then absolutely not. What spring is it? These are 55-gram Hojing springs. Hojing springs are measured at bottom out, so the 55 gram is closer to like 60. Balls. Balls. Bro. Thank you. Today's conversation is with my fiance. How many keys do you really need? 3? Oh my god, you need a third one? No, there are 3 more in delivery. Yeah, that checks out. See, there's no such thing as too many keyboards. There's no such thing. Like, oh, are you going to type on them all? No, probably not. But like, you know, if you look at a car collector and he's like, yeah, I have 100 cars, you're not like, oh, are you going to drive them all? I mean, they probably would. And to be fair, like, I do type on pretty much all my boards, except for the K. Bro, why did I even buy a K? I'm so confused. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't buy one. Dark sent me his, I was building it, I dented it, I had to keep it and buy him a new one. That's why I have a K. I forgot. I literally forgot my own lore. Feels bad. What's the TLDR on why the K was so bad? It was $460 for an all-aluminum keyboard that was a screwless, done in the worst possible way. It felt stiffer than your dad's cock, and it sounded like ass cheeks. And also, the screwless screws were absurdly bad, and the mounting was problematic. I hope that's a good TLDR. I think since then, like the subsequent rounds were better. Like, they kind of resolved most everything, but still, very sussy. Sounds like a skill issue? No. The mounting is fine, you just need to mount it without keycaps. What? Okay, my springs are all stuck together. Give me a second. See, that's what you do. Just slap that jar. That is the secret technique. Otherwise, the weight of the caps combined with the switches will make the O-ring slip. See, here's the thing. You know, if you have to explain in depth how to like assemble your keyboard in such a way where it doesn't feel like ass cheeks, I think something went wrong in the design phase. You can't blame people for building it like they would another board. Then again, like my K actually feels and sounds decent now that I replaced the plate with foam, the place under the plate with foam, the place under the PCB with foam, and the rest of the board with foam. It's actually okay. It's actually okay. I've had enough pain with the K, but I figured it out. It felt good with a half plate. Yeah. It feels even better with no plate, just foam. Oh, all right. Let's put the heads on. Need a place to put the finalized switches. Do I have an empty bag? Why would I have an empty bag? This is an empty bag. Problem solved. All right. So what you're saying is foam is a Hail Mary. Like, if you've tried everything else, then you can, then you can go and try foam. All right, let's try and... Okay, we're going to do this properly, like big smart boys. Instead of doing it like Simon, the big dumb boy. Alright, I really hope that this loop station actually allows me to close the switches. Because it would be really shitty if it couldn't. Is looping housing only the way to go for these? I mean, I always loop housing only. What else are you going to loop? The housing and the stem? That's like putting peanut butter on both sides of the toast. What are you accomplishing? Besides having more peanut butter, and you can just put more peanut butter on one side. Double peanut butter sounds good. Yeah, but you can just compensate. That's what I do. So I lube bottom only, and I compensate for the fact that I'm not lubing the top or the stem. And it turns out okay. And by okay, I mean like it's good. Like it's a good lube technique. Nobody's ever complained that like my switches are poorly lubed or under lubed or over lubed or anything like that. Like they're nice, decent, smooth switches. What are those? These? Nexies? These are Nexies. Like the new Nexies, not like real Nexies. They're Geon Nexies. Your stabs though? What do you mean? My stabs are fine. Like I've had like 1 or 2 builds that like had like massively problematic stabs, but then I fixed those. You know, it's fine, dude. Chill. What about lubing just the stem? It's fine, but then how are you going to put it in the switch? Like, if you have the tools to do that and very steady hands, that's fine. But if you don't, then you're going to get lube all over your fingers. Why do all plates have cutouts that don't allow you to open the tops? Because switch top opening is a meme? I don't know. Because it holds the switch better, because it makes an acoustic difference, because your switches are going to be straighter, because it's simpler, because it reduces machining time, because the vast majority of people are realistically never going to use switch top opening. Pick one. Definitely one of those. There was a fucking stone in my beans. Chalcos, what the fuck is this? Oh my god. I mean, it was probably like in the source beans, right? Like they obviously didn't add a stone because we don't have stones here. We only have sand. You breaking your switches for how many weeks? Average of 4 weeks, 4 to 5. Like some, I've had some switches that need the 5 weeks, notably cherry switches, but most often 4 weeks, like 4 weeks at the office. So like typing 5 days a week for not like full time, but like 8 hours a day. You know, just enough to get some work into them. You know, you don't have to go super hardcore. You just do just enough. Honestly, this lubing station, kind of lit. Kind of lit, not gonna lie. I've been able to lube 24, oh, it's been 40 minutes, never mind. It's basically the same. It's literally the same. It's just this way it looks a little bit more cinematic. And since we've committed to being a more cinematic channel, thanks to Alex Soto's coming over and spanking me. Yeah. Yeah, so I have one where you cannot close the switch while it's on it. It's really stupid. It's great. I missed the rusty switch opener. Oh, yeah. The one where like the rubber would slide off in a random direction. And then I'd have to like slide it back. Oh, that one was so good. Oh, PP here. That one was unironically so good. All right, boom. 24 switches, lubed. All right, let's put them in the storage area. All right, now let's open another 24 and slap them on this. Are we just lubing today? Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a nice chill lubing stream. I mean, I'd look at keyboard pictures as well, but like I'm really trying to take it easy. Like I actually just want like a chill stream for once. And also PP hair is, you know, it's part of the Simon build service. And it's not optional. You will get random PP hairs in your switches. It increases the thock. Tried Nixies with cream stems and I really like it. So you like long PP is what you're saying. I'm not a long pole enjoyer personally. Like it really annoys me. I like having like full travel and like proper bottoming out where a switch is supposed to bottom out instead of on the PP. I never tried long PP until recently, in which I spring swapped them all and fucking hated it. Yeah. I really didn't like them. Like it's one of those things where you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it, and for me, it was just the worst. So what you're saying is you don't like only touching the tip. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. Do you know anything about silent linears? I mean, I beta test or like early tested like the original Cherry silence, the original GAT silence, and I hated them all. I think the best actual silent, okay, listen, I know what I'm about to say and I know how it's going to sound, but just trust me. The best silent switches that I tried were actually Zeals. Because like the amount of rubber on it was a lot less than others. I think later Gateron silence embraced that and made the foam rubber a little bit thinner, and that helped a lot as well. How do Nixies compare to GAT X? They're very different because one is Cherry and one is Gateron. Nixies have the stereotypical Cherry scratch sound. So like no matter how smooth they feel, they will sound scratchy. And from a sound perspective, these feel... from a sound perspective, they sound just like a little bit deeper on the return sound. In terms of smoothness, it feels like an MX Black, because it is an MX Black. Because realistically, the stem is only, you know, interacting with the bottom of the switch, and that's just a hyperglide. You mean the pink ones? No. I mean like the actual like first generation Zeal silence. Do you think PP plate on glare will sound good? Yes. Yes, why would it not? Why would it not? I can't use one type of switch more than a week. You can shit all you want on hot swap, but it's a blessing for me. Hey, listen, if it works for you, like if it fits your use case, it's not stupid. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Silent switches have been getting better recently. Low bar, but okay. Mac is sick. Sick how?
Oh no.
Sick how? Like he hasn't been eating much, but like, sick how? If you get PP glare, PP plate glare, will it be white PP or black PP? That is the most important question. He honking? Like Elsa? Is that a bad thing? Do you have a favorite MX style silent switch? No. I hate them all, honestly. I like my favorite is, I don't know. I fucking hate them all. I just never liked it. I've never liked it. I understand the use case for it, and I understand why it exists, and it should absolutely be a thing, but like, I need my clack. Should I put next year GATX in F2? Ooh, F2. I mean, in the end, next season GATX are going to sound very similar, so like, it's up to you in terms of feel. I think GATX are the teensiest bit smoother, but they're a bitch to lube because you have to use an oil-based lube. Whereas Nixies, you can just fucking go 205 grade 0 or 204 grade 0. Like, I'm lubing with 205 right now. Honk is the noise they make when they're either trying to puke or spit up a hairball. Oh, that one. For spring, which do you recommend more, TX or Geon? TX. Because TX actually allows you to have varying lengths, whereas Geon springs are all really long, and I don't like long springs. At least you have the choice with TX. With Geon springs, like all the springs are just hilariously long. Paul, what thing did I put the Geon springs in? I can't remember. Was it the glare? No, you did the switches for the glare, right? Geon has 14 mil springs. Does he have 15? Isn't 15 the standard length? Or is 14 the standard length? So I was under the impression that like none of them were the correct length. Yeah. Any switch recommendations for a steel plate? It's for a Duck Viper. Ooh. Vince. Vince. Good luck, but Vince. That's what I have on mine. That's my Duck Viper with the Greg on it. Just get Vince. Just don't have skill issue. All right. What board is Brett on? On the Kryn. Of course. They were built for each other. Have Vince on PP and Viper, so good. Yeah. Vince, like, if you have a Viper, put Vince in it. If you don't have Vince, get Vince. If you don't know where to get Vince, learn how to get Vince. And if you don't have money for Vince, get a time machine. Or stop having skill issue and figure out how to get, like, cheap, cheap cherry boards. Like 3000s and 1000s. Just do not use Wise Vince. What if I don't have Viper? That's fine. You can not have Viper. You can just, it's okay. I've actually never looped a hole. Yeah, you want to be really careful with looping the hole. Like, you just want to, like, ever so slightly loop the hole. You don't want to, like, enter it all the way. And you also don't want to put too much lube in it. You know that, like, stereotypical overlooped sound where it sounds like you're fisting a jar of mayonnaise? That's from overlooping the hole. We don't like that. Let me do something real quick. And there we go. Rest in peace, Mosque. Okay, what did I just loop? I've literally lost track already. Yep, found it. I'm looping that one. Don't loop the hole, just a rim job. Yeah, what I like to do is literally just like touch the tip and then rely on the stem going in to push the lube inside. But, with a fresh applicator like this one, I don't mind just like put it in and out real quick. Oh yeah, that's good. Honestly, loop station, like if I was able to loop all the switches at once, I think I could like make good time. Hey, cat. Hamilton.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. Come out.
Oh. Hey. What are you doing? Hey. Hey, buddy. Hey. He's a good ham. He's a good boy. Why don't you buy the giant one from Geon then? Because I have a mental deficiency. I keep fucking forgetting. Okay, we're definitely there. Like, the amount of things that I need from Gion and keep forgetting is massive. Every fucking time I order shit from Gion, I'm just like, fuck, I forgot everything. Isn't that a lube station like 90 USD an alu? I mean, if you lube a lot, which I do, unfortunately. Everybody that sends me a build now is like, Simon, lube my switches for me. And I'm just like, I don't wanna. So now I only do it for friends. The issue is I have a lot of friends. This is for H, and then I have Rockhounds, which I also have to fucking lube. I can't fucking say no to either of them. So that would be a dick move in bird culture. Simon using lube station. It's a very small lube station. It only holds 24, so don't get too excited. I need a lube station for me and my friends. Get a battleship lube station. A 122 lube station. It sounds wild. Friends and family lube station. You know, fun for the whole family. Have a lovely family afternoon. Lubing switches. Oh. Kate, you're so lucky you don't lube. You're so lucky you don't lube.
I don't lube because I don't.
Mm-hmm. If you knew how.
Lube's like 5%.
Yeah, how were they? Oh. Simon, why don't you use a Big Richard as a loop station? Because the Big Richard only holds 9 switches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you don't put the switches on the balls. That's illegal. Why does Kate not lube? Because she doesn't wanna. It's really not complicated. Alright, let's get some springs on this and then close these up and then have a little bit of a drink. Why don't you get a bigger Richard? I have a larger Richard than is available for sale anywhere right now. So, unless you mean like make my own. In which case, yes, I absolutely should. Hey, thank you for the 10 months. So broke, I open all my switches with a top housing instead of a switch opener. You know that like the China special switch opener is like 40 cents, right? You can literally just see if somebody's like doing a Taobao order and just slip it into their cart. It's what I used for years. And it worked just fine. Like I didn't get like a fancy boy switch opener like this one until like way, way later. And to be fair, I kind of missed like the shitty opener. Like the shitty opener is just like a bent piece of metal. It's great.
Do you want to try my switch opener or maybe better?
Better than mine? Better than my full CNC aluminum, very fancy, what is it called? Not Key Kobo, fuck. You guys know who makes this? Chat? Any chatters? Why does Twitch censor the word lube/lubing? Why do you think? At least they allow it in the makers and crafting section, but previously you literally couldn't, and it was the dumbest shit ever. I'm like, bro, I'm literally lubing switches. What do you want me to say? I invested in the Gateron switch opener, probably not worth the money, but anything that makes lubing less painful is good. True. Kibos, yes, the Kibos. From the same makers as the Mechanico. Ah, beautiful. Honestly, using a loop station is pretty comfy. It's a lot more comfy than like lubing one at a time and like lubing them on the switch opener. Look at us, we're a big professional streamer now.
You gotta use the pile method. Pile method is
The pile method.
yeah, where you just put everything in 3 piles on your desk.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still basically what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just using the lube station to actually do the lubing and assembly. Hammy cat.
Hi, Ham.
What is that?
Hey, buddy. Yeah, if you just had not no him. I just spent him from that. But account.
Poor him.
He did bite me.
Did he bite you?
Like India. Oh.
Imagine Makers and Crafting becomes the next hot tub. It'd be nice to have, like, you know, more than, like, literally, like, 1,000 viewers in this entire fucking category. That'd be nice. Like, every time I finish a stream and I want to raid somebody, I'm just like, hot tub time? The one fucking category that actually has content? Just chatting is the move now? For what? For keyboards? But what if we're not chatting? Maybe you could do keyboard stuff in hot tub? True. You can do a lot of things in a hot tub. Tell you what you can do in a hot tub. Be dry. Right, Alex? I guess he has the most... He's mostly streaming after you? No. Like, I haven't found him, like, I've found him once in the past, like, month, dude. Mainly because, like, I don't stream for long. Like, my streams are relatively short in terms of, like, streaming terms. Because I don't milk it. I just do the thing that everybody's here to watch, and then we all fuck off and go do our own thing. God intended. Alright, there we go. So, let's close all these up, and then we can drink a little bit more alcohol. And hang out a little bit. Only thing you can do in a hot tub? Throw in a turned-on hairdryer and surviving? I mean, you could survive. It depends on, like, how good your circuitry is. Because, like, there's, like bathroom circuits in actual good countries that have actual good technology are built so, like, shit like that won't kill you. Ball consistent streams are now on a break for a period of 6 months. Thanks. Why? Does that mean I can keep this camera for 6 months? I'm not going to, but... Hello, Simon. Hello. What's up? I think group buy reviews can fall under the just chatting. I mean, like, it's more science and technology, I guess. I don't know. We can try just chatting. I mean, it doesn't fucking matter. Like, I don't really care. Like, the people that find my channel are searching for keyboard, so... And the channels that I find, I'm searching by searching that keyboard as well, so... I guess I should just, like, name my stream keyboard and stream in the keyboard category and change my Twitch name to keyboard. Simon, did you see the group buy for the Join 65? I think I did. It should be in the recap sheet. Unless, like, it was an IC. I found you by looking for eggplant. Nice. Based. That is the correct search term. Alright, to be fair, we were at 40 minutes when I looped the last 24, or like, what was it? We'll say 40 minutes, just to be fair. So when I close all these up, I'll have a viable estimate for how long it takes me to do, like, 24 switches. Because I've been going at, like, a leisurely pace. It's probably like a minute a switch. Yes, you did, but that time we were unable to buy it from China, but now it's on group buy on Z Frontier. Oh, nice. Z Frontier, so good. Has Z Frontier gotten better with their margins? Because Z Frontier's margins were, like, absurd for so long. Like, are they still fucking, like, nonsensically absurd? Like, with like, the declining sales in the hobby, I'd expect them to, like, get their shit together and stop trying to, like, you know, bamboozle everyone. They have good GMK sales, do they? Really? Like how good? Are we talking like $99 GMK, like novel keys? Or like Oblo? Or are you talking like group buy sales? Yeah, for 1,000 yuan. That's about $140, is it not? Can somebody do the conversion? 1,000 RMB to USD. Tell me how close I am at 140. It's probably like 142, 143. 144. Hey, listen, close enough. It's the thought that counts. Yeah. Yeah, 1,000 RMB is not like that cheap. Like 1,080, 1,090 is what the Cycle 7 was, and that was like what, 151 bucks, which is great for a keyboard, but not for a key set. Yeah, so like Z Frontier still has massive fuck off margins, which I'm not the biggest fan of, obviously. I like when people get good value for their money. All right, that's another 24 done, and that took us 23 minutes for 24 switches. So about a minute a switch while chilling. Fuck yeah. All right. A little bit of chilling time. A little bit of chilling time. Let's hang out. Let's do some maymays. No maymays. Let's just hang out. Drink a little bit of wine. Relax my back. What keyboard accessories do you find least useful? I mean, I don't have that many like keyboard accessories. Wrist rest is the least fucking useful, because if you're using it the way people think you should be using it, you're using it wrong. What board did you say these are for? The Calliope or the Calliope or the... How is it in Calliope? Palm rest? No, wrist rest. Fuck is palm rest?
It's a wrist rest, like wrist.
Okay, that's not as terrible as like actually like resting your wrist and then arching your hand. Calliope. 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 Fuck it, Calliope. Eat my ass.
There are weeb story behind that one.
Yeah, of course there's a weeb story. It's by Ute. Like, Ute is the kind of man that like walks past you and you can smell the odor of waifus just like wafting off him. Not an unpleasant smell, okay? Doesn't sting the nostrils. Simon, what's a good keyboard stand to get to display my overpriced board? I really like Geon stands. So if we look back there, so you see like up here. Okay, wait. Stop focusing on... I'm gonna go over there and just talk. I hate this rug. Sorry, I hate the fact that my chair doesn't... Anyway. Alright. So up here, these are Laser Ninja stands. They're good, they're expensive, but they're good. These down here, at a lower angle, for the bottom two shelves, are Geon stands. And fucking nice. Fucking nice, dude. But yeah, Geon stands work pretty good. They're a solid piece. I've had Laser Ninja stands break because I dropped them on the floor, but I've dropped Geon stands and they're fine. So that's how you know a product is good. If you drop it on the floor, it still works. Where Thok? Couldn't hear you. Could you go back and yell? No way you couldn't hear me. Nice try. Or is my, like, filtering that good now? We joined stream and realized I wasted an hour in a meeting. Yeah, that's what a meeting is. Waste of an hour. Ah. All right, I'm gonna open some switches while we chill. Let's do that.
Fuck.
All right, let's go. Oh, beautiful PP hair right there. Oh, that is a top tier PP hair. I have to show it to you in the macro cam. It's very important. Do you guys see this PP hair? You guys ready for this? You better be ready for this. You guys ready? Yeah, that is a top tier PP hair right there. Shelf review. I mean, my shelf is in shambles. I need to like clean it up and reorganize everything. Like I had 2 shelves that were like in view. Now I only have like what's in view. You can like barely see that part of the shelf. And also, you know, the bokeh of the camera doesn't show you shit, so. Have you ever considered a stand for your screws? I have. It's a great idea. I meant as in how is... Oh, the shelf? I mean, I just buy IKEA billies. I was recommended an IKEA billy by TGR Sam. And if TGR Sam tells you the IKEA billy is the way to go, then you buy a motherfucking IKEA billy. Have you tried Gion tactiles? No, I have not. I don't even know if we have any here in the UAE. I don't know if Paul got any. I mean, it's fine. It works. Fuck it. Like, it's a functional cabinet. The important thing is it has glass doors, so you can actually close the doors so the dust doesn't go in there. That's the most important part. Because dust will, like, absolutely destroy your boards, especially Vin boards, like Alps. Truman, my money is for the cat. Okay, I will let the cat know. Hey, Ham, the money's for you.
Ham make money?
Well, no, it was a sub. Yeah, I mean, technically a sub is money. You could do a screw tier display where you have your top tier and you bounce as you review. What? Are there any good standalone 7U stab wire replacements? Do you not just have random like 7U wires sitting around your house? Are you even an enthusiast? Then again, I ran out of 7U stab wires, so... Like a podium. Oof. Oof. I really... Listen, we need to like actually take a stream and like, 1, clean my fucking desk because it's in fucking shambles. 2, probably like sort out the rest of the stream room because it's in fucking shambles. And most importantly, finally set up good switch and bad switch. I now have a label maker, which was one of the prerequisites. And I have my good switch holder. They will be very expensive to redeem a good switch with your Simon coin. So I'll make the switch, I'll name the switch, and I'll put your name on the switch. And it'll be immortalized forever on this wonderful keyboard, La Pen. And then we'll also have bad switch, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, but we'll see. What's good switch and bad switch? You spend Simon coin, and you give me like a general theme of like the kind of switch you want me to make. Whether it's like good or bad. Like the redeem will tell me if it's good or bad, but then you like, you know, give me some backstory. Like don't tell me use MX Blue Stem. No, you give me a backstory and I try to build a switch around it. And then I'll like build it and then put it in the switch holder. And then it'll stay there forever. Lube these what? Simon, how do you store your switches? You see that big tub? The top one is keycaps, the bottom one is switches. So I just have a big fucking tub full of switches and stuff. I just use bags for everything. Caps, switches. God bless bags. Bags are very space efficient. They're very efficient with the space. Oh. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be like really hard to like lube all these switches in one go, but not that hard. I guess having like an actual lube station has helped. Kind of wild. Like we're an hour and 13 minutes in, and basically I've got like 30 switches left to go, which is amazing. And Acal, should have like a TKL worth of switches, so that's pretty good time. Considering like streaming and talking and drinking and reading and answering questions and other stuff. Simon stuff. It took longer to desolder the thing. Okay, shut up, you. I swear. I swear. I will find you. And I will desolder you. From this existence. Giggle. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After we've done this round. Which is like nothing. That's amazing. So like literally we'll be done lubing all this in like 30 minutes. Oh. Just purchased a Mons Geek M2. My condolences. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Fuck yeah. Excited as fuck? Nice, let's go. Wait, why condolences? We're big nerds. We're into big nerd shit. If you told me that you got like, I don't know, like a Hyper 7 or like a, you know, a solenoid modded SSK or what was it called? Or a Wombat battleship or, I don't know. Yeah. How's the camera? It's pretty good. The issue is like, I wish it was full frame because this is really zoomed in. Like, look how far back the camera is. Like that's a solid like 20 inches of distance. Oh. So like it's really tight. Which I guess is okay. It's just like I have to like move the whole assembly back really far. But yeah, it works. Autofocus is good, quality is good. I have it plugged in via USB. Does the W1 fit in the cabinet? Yeah, of course. A full size fits in the cabinet. Obviously not at like the 60 shelf. The 60 shelf will fit a 65 max. But the long one, like you can put a full size in there. What camera is that? This is an A60. This is a ZV E10. E10 these nuts. Got him. So this is an E10, that is a A7C, my overhead is a 6100, and the room cam is a, let's not worry about it. I like the aesthetic of the wombats. What, the big boy? Are we talking about the same wombat? Because, oh yeah, that keyboard goes hard. It goes hard. God, I can't, like, I hope that, like, I hope that one day I can actually get a wombat. Like, my issue isn't like, I don't think I'll win one. My issue is shipping is literally $1,200. Like, we priced it already. Like, I talked to Jono. Like, it needs to be sent on, like, a fucking pallet. Okay, that's a little overloop. We're gonna come back to that one. Have you guys noticed any audio difference, by the way? Do I sound slightly more bassy, talky, trouty? Any fish? Simon, what headphones do you use? I mean, for my stream setup, I use a set of ZMF Aeolus. At the office, I use Ether C Flows. And when like actually listening to music that I care about, I use speakers. The new mic is bitchin'. It's not just a mic. There was a change, by the way. There was a change. You've probably noticed it in the YouTube video that nobody is fucking watching. Nobody watched my fucking YouTube video. I spent time on that. My screw review video. And it's like the lowest like engagement video that I've ever made. Like ever. It's pretty bad. Did your balls drop? Yeah. Dropped them on your face. Got them. Okay, wait, did I skip this row? Am I stupid? Like, did I just like entirely skip that row? Let's find out. Nope, I did not. Okay. All right, we are now here. You're making YouTube videos? Yeah, it's very different than my Twitch content, by the way. So if you like the Twitch content, YouTube's very different. My YouTube is like way more educational. My Twitch content is like very sussy-wussy. Very sussy-wussy. Like we just yell and fuck around. Whereas like the YouTube is like actual information and helpful advice and all of that. Well, the stream quality is crazy. Thank you. This stream quality is possible thanks to viewers like you. This channel has no sponsors. This channel doesn't take free keyboards, doesn't take handouts, doesn't take shit. Nobody owns me except for me. And you, I guess. You have PP hair on that Switch? I want PP hair on that Switch, okay? I watched this crew review. Beppo Van had the best screws. Did it? Why is there so much PP hair? Don't worry about it. I think the correct question is, why don't you have so much PP hair? You ordered the 1.3 mil PP? Did you order me an extra, please? Words? Because I kind of broke mine by shoving a big rod in it. Ah, thank you. The fuck is that lubing brush? This is a makeup applicator. On Amazon, you can get a pack of 500 for like $6. You can do exclamation applicator or applicators, and it'll give you a link. These are fantastic for lubing. It's way easier to work with than a brush. It doesn't require as much skill. It's way easier to fix your mistakes. It's perfect for idiots like me. But like, it makes the job so quick. Like, you can go through switches super easy, and you know you're not going to overlube or anything like that. It's pretty great. Generally, like when I see friends, I just give them a bunch. Like, if you buy some, make sure to share it. Like, share with friends, because you're going to have so many, you're not going to be able to use them within your lifetime. So share them. Share the gift of applicators. I use the one you like, but I don't know how much lube is enough for one housing. I mean, basically when I grab lube from the jar, I grab enough for like 2 or 3. And I just count on the fact that like through putting force on the applicator, like pulling up, I'm basically pulling out any unused lube as well. Like you like I'll put weight into it. So like, yeah, kind of like, you know, you'll grab a whole bunch of peanut butter on the knife and spread it on the toast. Same basic thing. You grab a whole bunch of lube on this and just spread it on the switch. And if there's any excess, it'll stay on here. Right, but a brush is also as good. A brush requires much more finesse. A brush requires you to pay a little bit more attention. A brush allows you way more control, but that control requires way more time and effort. Like like I've done like applicator lubes like this where I'll just watch a movie and just go through like 100 switches without an issue, and like they all come out decent. That's the nice thing about applicators, is like it gets a good enough job done without like ruining your day. No overlube. I mean, the secret to overlubing is like, again, you just like when you lube, you put a lot of pressure on it. So as you pull up, you're essentially pulling up all the unused lube. It's very handy. What should I throw in my Arc 60 build? I don't know. What, are you gonna go plateless? Is the question. Have you tried bag lubing stems? No, because I'm not a psychopath. I mean, I'll jar lube springs because springs should have lube all over them, but stems should not have lube all over them. They should have lube where they should have lube. All right, let's grab some springs. Start slapping them in there. All right, let me zoom you guys in. Took a gander at the Illuminati work site you got. Nice keys. Is the I want a key we will see? I mean, there's a prototype over there, but probably not. Because it's costing way too much to prototype. And honestly, I'd rather just like do projects that are less hassle. Maybe someday, if I trip over like a random box of monies, and you know, that random box of monies has a note in it that's like, run I1, run I1. I'll be like, okay, I'll do it. I'll buy the prototype. No, you won't. And by that, I mean no. It's not no, you won't. It's no, I won't sell it. I don't sell prototypes. I don't even sell B-stock units. And that prototype is basically a B-stock unit. It's a Fitman proto anyway. It's not made out of steel. Would you run the I1 for a kiss? Ooh. I mean, listen, like, I do have plans to, like, eventually run it someday. It's just not in any state where, like, I am comfortable releasing it to the public. I don't like how it feels. I don't like how it sounds. And if I don't like it, then it's not good enough for you. So, I think that's, you know, a relatively fair way of looking at it. You know, I don't want to put out something shitty. I want to put out something that, like, you know, I'm not embarrassed to actually put out. NWO5K this year, please. Feel free to ping a guy. His name is Paul. He's supposed to be finishing the case, the first round of case design. I don't know. He's just been really preoccupied with having a cat and doing other boards and moving houses and being sussy and playing Genshin Impact. What do you mean? Not Genshin? I don't believe you. The evidence says it's your favorite game. It was literally in Saturday's group buy reviews. It literally, like, there was evidence. Are those cherry black clear top? These are the new Nixies that Gian put out. They're milky top cherries. Just like the old Nixies, but, you know, obviously not like the old Nixies. So they're basically Hyperglide bottoms with a milky top. They're pretty nice. I mean, I've yet to like try them like properly lubed on a board. I've been typing on them raw for a while. So. And these, honestly, like, Hojing springs are like the masters of like sticking together. It's amazing how much they stick together. Like TX springs, like, you know, once in a while you'll find like, you know, a little congregation of springs and they'll easily separate. Hojing springs are just like, nah bro, this is my homie. I'm fucking dying with this dude. You're not separating us. Oh, all right. Let's do the last four in a very cinematic way. Does that lube you are using smell? Yes, it smells like fucking ass cheeks. Kate, have you ever smelled LSD oil? Have you ever smelled this LSD oil?
No, but I heard what you just said. I want to smell it.
You want to smell it from far away?
No. Fine. What the fuck is that?
Okay, describe it using words.
No.
No, describe it.
No, it's awful.
Okay, yes, it's awful. Describe
It
it.
is kind of like if burnt hair was spicy.
It's like if burnt hair was spicy.
Like if you tried to make burnt hair smell like not burnt hair by adding spices to it, it would smell like.
Okay, there we go. So there you go. For me,
Ugh.
it smells like jet fuel mixed with cat piss.
Yeah, it does have a cat piss smell. To
It does have a cat piss smell. Confirmed. Yep.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean it's intentionally bad smelling, so like you smell it when it leaks, kind of like propane. Yeah, there we go. What oil is that? LSD oil. It's limited slip differential oil. So it's not necessarily like transmission oil or like engine oil. This goes in the little bit between your axles. But yeah, this is what the Korean master builders use to, loop springs. And since I am an honorary Korean master builder, I also use it. I mean, it works. It works really well. Like, the thing about springs is you can basically lube them with anything, as long as it's like a nice, consistent oil. And like, like a little bottle of this will last you multiple lifetimes. So like, why would I go out and buy fucking Krytox or Victorinox oil or anything like that when I, like for $10, can have enough oil to last me and my friends a literal lifetime? And if it's good enough for the Korean master builders, it's good enough for me. BRB lubing springs with tears and blood. I've done that. I mean, not on purpose, but I've done that. Mostly blood, though. Would mineral oil work with springs? Isn't mineral oil like slightly water-based? Or no? Like, as long as it works, dude. You just don't want to overlube them. That's very important. Because you don't want that lube to like drip into your switch and then affect your like actual like switch feel and sound and whatnot. Simon, I got my Femboy merch sample. Fuck yeah. That was fast. Yeah, new merch store is like bitchin'. How is it? How's the Femboy sweater? Also, that's not a merch sample. That's a merch. It's pink. Yes, I know it's pink. Supposed to be pink. But yeah, consider the new merch store, by the way. New merch store, very, very lit. Like, the quality is way fucking better. And, like, I own and operate the store now, so... So, like, I can actually, like, guarantee the quality for once. What's the lubing station you're using? This was made for me by Laser Ninja as a meme. Like, when he sent me a whole bunch of random parts last year. So... It's nothing official. Like, I just randomly found it in one of my drawers. So thanks to Laser Ninja for hooking me up. He's a sweetie pie. Loop Station, where's the real Simon? Yes. Basically, Cherry Nixie remake. Well, it wasn't by Cherry. It is a Cherry Switch, but Gion had the idea, with some help cough, of basically reintroducing this. I don't know. I would have preferred if it was like 30% cheaper. That'd be great. Should I get Nixies or Hyperglides? Get Hyperglides. Or get the new generation Black Bottom Gap Pros. I don't know what they're called. They're looped KS3s. They're pretty good, apparently. I don't think they've been like officially launched, but they exist. JWix? I mean, yeah, if you're gonna spend 18 cents, yeah, J-Wix. Oil Kings? Nah. Oil Kings are pricey. Like, I'm all about that value. Like, if I can get the same thing for half the price, why the fuck am I gonna, like, pay twice as much? It makes no sense. It's just bad business. It's just bad brain smarts. You gotta have big brain smarts, boys. Like, if it was me picking the switches for this build, like, if this was my build, I'd just be using Milky Top Gats. Why am I gonna fucking use Nixies, bro? Or just use standard Hyperglides. Someone buy my Nixies, they're on sale for 48 cents. Fuck yeah. Or Paul. Alright, another 24 done. And it took us about 20 minutes as well. Nice. Yeah, lube station is actually quite handy. Like, I don't feel as fatigued as I would be if I was lubing these one at a time. Alright, let's get them all in the bag. Get them in the bag. Sorry, I was looking at chat. Black Bottom Gap Pro? How much per switch? Yeah, they're like 20 cents. It's amazing. Hey, Paul, you doing that China order? I'll send you monies, by the way. Are you doing that China order? China? China order? China? 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 We China? Yes? Okay, yes, China. 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 You have my Google Doc of all of the key sets. I'm trying to get direct from GAT. Ooh, nice. Yeah, they're gonna fucking like slap you with like 50k MOQ minimum. What do you think of the Gataron known Switch? See, here's the thing. I don't really indulge in Switch memes. And I'm not saying that like every new Switch is a meme, but every new Switch is a meme. Okay? The amount of like good Switches that are new, not great. Historically, like I've been burned so many times that like I rarely will try new Switches. Like my greatest exposure of new Switches is Paul coming over my house and being like, "Hey Simon, try this." But he knows what I like, so. Like he introduced me to Gap Pros, and Gap Pros were fucking fantastic. So I'm kind of hyped for the new generation lubed black bottom Gats. Top 5 switches you've loved? I mean, if I literally just like look over there to like what I've built with, number one, obviously like top tier Vince and like variations of Vince, even though I have multiple variations. Gap Pros, so Vince, Gap Pros, standard Milky Tops, lubed obviously by me, Hyperglides, and Nixies, they're basically the same fucking category. And then for my 5th slot, I'm gonna just say like the following clickies: Retech Razor Green, TTC Skylers, heavily modded Aristotles, and obviously Alps, Topra, Brown Alps, Blue Alps, Neon Green Alps, the good shit. All the good shit. All right. What if I need MX tactiles? I mean, you can MX tactile. It's not for me personally. Let me cat. Hey, buddy. You gonna be all sus under the table? You gonna rub yourself on me? Oh, yes, you are. What's... the hammiest of cats. Such a hammy cat. What happened to Alps? Why are they not manufactured anymore? Because businesses realize that instead of making a good product, you can make a shit product and sell it for way more money, and idiots will buy it. So yeah, Alps is still in business. They make rotary encoders and they make very small switches, but they no longer make the stereotypical Alps switches that you and I know. Because realistically, no keyboard maker is willing to pay that much money to have a good switch, where they can just buy the bottom of the barrel cheap as fuck switch and shove it in there and sell it to gamers and tell them it's gamer approved and it has RGB and fucking tactile feedback and fucking optical response and all that bullshit. Like, I like tactile, I just don't like tactile MX. I love Brown Alps, Neon Green Alps, I love Topra, BKE domes, stuff like that. I'm an enjoyer. Like, I enjoy tactile. Alright, that's the last of the switches. We have finished the lubing part. We just have to reassemble. Gaming keyboards are a scam. Believe it or not, a lot of things are a scam. A lot of things are a scam, dude. Will the contacts be conductive with lube? Well, the contacts actually rely on two things physically touching each other, so yeah. The lube isn't really going to have much of an effect. And I wouldn't say it's non-conductive, but it's not going to fuck anything up. Ah. Alright. Let's finish these up. Like, actually just finish these up and then chill. We can hang out for a little bit. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah. That's the good stuff right there. Like, I would rather type on a, like, $4, like, Samsung or Dell Rubber Dome than any gaming keyboard, personally. Unless it's a Razer Optical Huntsman Elite. Fuck yes, I'm all about that. It's my favorite keyboard. When you plug it into your computer and you have literally like the highest spec computer known to man, and it completely locks up the CPU for a solid 4 seconds as it installs the malware without your permission. Oh, sorry, the Synapse software. It's so good. I love it. It's just, it's an experience. It's an experience. Still molding the one I sent you had a fuck key in the alphas. Yep. Razer Slander. Slander. Oh no, you're right. Yes. It is. It absolutely is. Hey, listen, I would unironically go work for Razer. But unfortunately, the only positions they're hiring for is marketing. Because that's what they are. They are a marketing company. To be fair, I work in marketing, so like... So I've been using a lube station. It's not a lube station. It's not a lube station. What? It's not a lube station. It's a keyboard. It's a keyboard. Chill. You can make your own keyboard baking company? But I have. It has brought such amazing things, such as this keyboard. And the keyboard that Kate is not typing on. Why do they boast about their own software and they should be using VIA? Because normies can't use VIA, dude. And VIA doesn't have any, like, analytics and phoning home and, you know, spyware and shit like that. So how is that going to help them as a company? Can they buy the Black Bottom Gap Pro and Tab out? I'm not sure if they're there yet, but they might be. Direct all your Black Bottom Gap Pro questions to Paul, because he showed it to me earlier. Also, you can make LTT review your keyboards. No. No. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. Like, if I ever send him a keyboard, I would send it to Anthony, and I would tell him just use this, and then I would say, if you ever review this, do not say my brand name. I don't want that audience. Remember that I am a very different type of group buy runner. I like to very specifically pick my buyers, not the other way around. Like, I don't make that many units, so like I cherry pick who gets my boards. I want the people that get my boards to be people that I know will enjoy it, that will respect it, that will get the full value out of it. Not, you know, some idiot with way too much money. You should lube using the cockboard? Yes. All right, we have lubed everything. Wow, these are such heavy 55 grams. Holy shit. All right. All right, we're chilling. We have lubed an entire Calliope of switches. And now I will zoom out dramatically so you guys can see the shame that is my desk. Please enjoy the shame. Yeah, they're more like, they're like low 60s. I don't know why they rate their springs at actuation, which is the dumbest shit because different switches will actuate at different levels. Oh shit, he got the desk mat. Oh, the Bussy Town? Of course I got Bussy Town. There is more Bussy Town available at sandkeys.me, by the way. Please buy your Bussy Towns if you want the rough Bussy Towns. Ah, so good. Honestly, this thing has been so helpful. This has been more helpful than like the actual keyboard that I got. When will Bunny mat return? I need to wash it like very thoroughly. Like Bunny is dirty. Bunny needs to get cleaned a little bit. Oh, nice, we did it. You can drive your Matrix 2.0 in Bussy Town. It's true. Dude, big. Wait, Paul, did I give you one of the big bunnies? I think I did, right? I think I bought 3. And then, like, I completely, like, desecrated my 2. You have a big bunny? Fuck yeah. As far as I know, bunnies make nice stew. They do. They do. They're very good chefs. Oh! Fuck, the F1 is so heavy. There we go. It's my favorite Vertex board. I mean, I've only tried... Oh no, I've tried both angles, the Chinese and the international, and the arc. I prefer the arc over the angle because it's way more flexy. I'm more of a flex enjoyer than a bounce enjoyer. But they've got the Cycle 7 coming soon, which I'm very interested in. And they've also got an Angle 65, which might be interesting, might not be. We'll see. I'll check it out. Like, I'll check out the IC, and if the IC or group buy is interesting and the price point is on point, then, like, I'll see if I can get a review unit. And then if I like it, I'll pay to keep it. Arc hard case, please? Yeah. I mean, like, I really want to have a discussion with them and just be like, dude, please stop, like, sending people literal garbage. Just hard case. It's not expensive, dude. A 60% hard case at a large enough MOQ is like $6 a piece, dude. Maximum. Sankey ships to Russia? I think so. I think the UAE is one of the few countries that'll actually ship to Russia right now. Next ARC 60 round will have hard case. Is that confirmed? Is it from me complaining? God, I hope it's from me complaining. I should complain harder. Bro, I have that big fancy box of like uselessness. Like, it's such a nice box, but it's garbage. So sad. No DHL blacklisted for blacklisted Russia for us too. Feels bad, dude. All right. Well, let me see if anybody's streaming. All right, is anybody streaming? Nope, nobody's fucking streaming. Of course, nobody's fucking streaming. All right, let's try and find a streamer. All right, do we have any key? Oh wow, I'm not the top views. Keyboard feels bad. Oh wow, it's me. That dude makes resin. Kind of resin. Oh boy. Alright, let me drop a Simon Sus so they know I'm coming. Oh, he's just chilling. Then maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, let's check. Buongiorno. Where's the other one? Science and technology. Alright, any... Oh, that's past videos. Fuck. Ducks? Yeah, we might do ducks if literally nobody else is doing it. For how is that science and technology? That's like bullshit, crypto bullshit. I guess that's... I can just say crypto. I don't have to say bullshit twice. Do we raid the chickens, boys? Do we raid the chickens? Look at those chickens. Look at all those chickens. You enjoy cocks? Look at that black cock. Oh, alright. We're raiding the chickens. Fuck it. Alright, thank you for joining my lubing stream. I will see you on Wednesday for a building stream where we will build a keyboard and then we will type on it and then it will be perfect and then we will send it to Unknown H for him to curse it. Also raising bunnies and eating them. Delicious. Is that a duck? Bro, there's a duck. Holy shit. Let's go. Alright, I'll see you boys soon. Have a good morning, evening, and or night. Peace. Or afternoon. Holy shit, I actually lubed all the switches. In one sitting. That's a lot of switches.
Station every time.
I need a bigger one.